What do you do, baby? Yo, I'm Bob.
And I'm Lori.
And we're the Shillingis.
Welcome back to our channel, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in once again. We have been getting lots of love, lots of comments, and just for all our past videos, we just want to thank you so much. And for coming back for another video. Guys, we feel the love. We feel the love.
We do, guys. We truly do.
It's been awesome. It's been awesome. And you know what? We just want to, even before we get into today's video, like we did in our last video, we're just going to give a little shout out to our hashtag notification squad.
Yes.
Yo, that became official.
It did.
That became official. So we just want to shout out to some of the comments that we got. And first off, we want to shout out to our girl, Tanya. I loved her comment. She was like, okay. That was nice. Loving the content. Y'all keep dropping. We got you. We got you, Tanya. We're going to keep dropping.
Be dropping.
And you know what did she say? She said, happy to be part of the hashtag notification squad. I love that. So, Lori, how do the people join the notification squad?
Guys, all you gotta do is click the little bell that you see down in the video.
That is it, Lori?
Yeah,
That's
it.
all you gotta do to join the notification squad.
That's it.
Are you gonna join the notification squad? Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you hit that notification and join the notification squad. We want to give one more shout out to our girl Tish Prince. She gives her all her emojis. She was like the first, like right when the video drops. She was right there.
Tish, we see you.
Thanks for the love, thanks for the support. She's always sharing our stuff. We really, really appreciate it. It means a lot to us.
Yes.
So, listen, y'all. I know you haven't clicked on this video for nothing. All right, we got a big topic. We got a big topic that we're gonna talk about here.
So guys, let's just get right into this video. So today, as you guys can tell, we're gonna be talking about what to expect when moving in with your partner.
Well, this is a huge topic and something that's super important. But before we even get into it, let's just give you a little bit of our background, right? So we were courting for 2 years. And in those 2 years, because of our Christian faith, we actually didn't stay in the same place. I know that a lot of people out there do that, but we chose not to, right? So after courting for 2 years and then getting engaged and then finally getting married, that was about almost a year ago, last August, that's actually when we moved in together. So literally, we went from staying in our own places. I was staying in my place, she was staying in her family's place. And overnight, it was like, boom. All right, y'all married, now y'all staying together. Yeah. Now, in this almost year now, we have learned so much.
A lot.
And we just want to share this video with you for whoever who needs this. And I think it could be such a great value for
I think it would be, honestly.
I agree. And just for you guys to know what to expect, we're going to talk about the good,
the bad,
and All right, y'all. First off, now, I know this is gonna sound obvious, but it's important to say it.
Yeah.
When you move in with your partner, I just want you to know that they're always gonna be there.
Always.
Now, I know we have work, I know we have school, or whatever your situation may be, but you're starting a relationship, you're starting a partnership, you're starting a marriage with this person. I just want you to know that, just accept it, right? That the person is always gonna be there. Now, again, that sounds so obvious, like, yeah, duh. But especially when you're married and you haven't been living together, you'll be surprised. I just want to share a funny story. Like, for example, Lori here. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what happened when you moved in? Go ahead, Lori.
When I moved in, guys, it was a transition your girl was not expecting. So, you know, I would move in and I'm happy. Then weeks would go by and I'm like, I guess it's time for me to go back home, huh? You know? And I was like, what?
Right?
And then, like, that phase will pass. And I'll come back again. I'm like, man, I've been here for a while. I should go home.
Exactly. Oh, it was so weird. But not just for her, even for me, like literally after our first 2, 3, 4 nights stay, like after the honeymoon and everything, and then we came back home, and they're like, I'm not just taking you home, I'm just gonna drop you home now. You're here now. Oh, okay, that's how it is. So like she said, it's gonna take some getting just an adjustment, right?
Adjusting to it.
And it's okay if it feels a little weird at first, if you feel like you should be going home and like, or you may be thinking like, yo, why is this person still in my house? What are you still doing here?
It's true.
All right, so it's gonna take some time to adjust, and that's okay. And you know what? It's a beautiful thing.
It is such a beautiful thing, guys. And you know what? One thing that ties into this is patience.
Ooh,
While
yes.
you guys are adjusting, something new is like going on between you guys, be patient.
Yes.
See, guys, they're coming from a different background, different family upbringing, and a total different culture.
Facts.
So being patient with them is really important.
Right. Absolutely. Like you just nailed that one. Woo, girl. And because it's so true.
Yeah.
And that patience is necessary, especially as you guys in those first couple of days, first months, maybe even first year or so.
Yeah.
Like she said, different background, different culture, different family. And when those two things mesh, there will be some things that fit, but there'll also be some things that do not fit. And you're going to be like, why do you do this like that? Why do you do this like that? No. Why do you do this? You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of that.
A lot.
But patience really matters. And it also goes back to one of our last videos. We're going to leave the little link for that there, talking about communication, right? So in that time, you're going to need to communicate, all right?
Yes, oh my gosh, communicate.
Yes. Make sure you'll watch that video because it's super key. Really, guys, we could not do this video without talking about communication. I know we've had a whole separate video for this, but that's how important it is, especially as you guys are first moving in together after your marriage. It is going to be so necessary for you guys to communicate with one another, right? As we just said before, those differences, if you don't talk about them, it's going to eat you up. It really will. And we had that experience in our own marriage. And the crazy thing about it, and that's why I'm saying communication is so important, in our marriage, Lori was being bugged out about something,
Bugged
and
out,
me,
guys. He was chilling.
I didn't even know.
Man, I didn't even know. Chilling.
I really didn't even know it was an issue, you know? But until she came up, until we had a moment of discussion about it and honestly just opened up to each other, I was just like, yo, babe, I didn't even know that was a thing. Going back to what we're saying, you're coming from different backgrounds, different upbringing, different culture, different everything, right? So there are those things that your partner may not just know.
And guys, remember, when you're moving in with someone, it's expected that you're gonna learn a lot about them. You're gonna learn a lot of things that you never knew about them. Okay? And that's okay. You learn the good and you learn the progress.
That's so good. You learn the progress, you know. But this is, you couldn't have said that better. Because listen, like, especially if you guys have been together for a while, you know, like us, we were together for 2 years, we were recording for 2 years, and then we got married. And now we're living in the same space, and suddenly you're like, oh, so you do that all the time?
Okay.
Right.
We have been together for quite some time, okay? Maybe 1, 2, even 3 years. Who really knows? Okay? But guys, when you move in together, there's a big difference. And there's things that you may have never known about your spouse that you come to know. And the biggest thing is, guys, never stop loving the person when you move in with them.
So true.
Like when things change, never stop that love going.
Right. Yeah, babe, that's so well said. Because you know what, at the end of the day, like we spoke about earlier, you're going to start learning the good and the progress. And don't let those progress things, you know, make you stop loving your spouse. Don't make them stop, you know, feeling love. But the way that's going to work, the way that's going to happen is by doing the things we just spoke about, having that communication. And now, this is another thing we have to talk about, which is so key. When that communication starts happening, now to the other spouse, like we said in our other video, make sure it's in a good way, a loving way and all that, but be willing to improve.
Yes, that is important.
Right? And it was important for us, you know, like when she brought up some things that, you know, that she really didn't like, or that really got to her. And when I did the same to her, we had to be willing to be like, okay, I don't have to take this other shot at me. We're in the same team. Okay, we're in the same team. It's not a shots fired kind of situation, right? But it's a situation, okay, maybe I could actually improve in this.
Yes, for sure.
learning about your spouse, you're going to be learning about your partner, and it takes time as well,
Yes,
right?
oh my gosh.
And there may be some things that you have to improve, some things that you have to change, but there also just some things that when you learn about your partner, it's like, okay, maybe I have to adjust.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example of this. In our own marriage, I'm kind of like the morning guy, 5, 6, 7 a.m. I'm like, okay, let's go. I got my music playing. I got my go, go, go. Meanwhile, Mrs. Shilingi over here.
I am in my bed. I am sleeping. And for me, it was hard in the beginning because he's a morning guy. He's go, 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 as he just said. And for me, I'm in my bed, under the sheets, and just cozy.
Yeah.
So for me, it took some time adjusting, and I had to compromise. That was a biggie for me.
Yeah.
Compromise, knowing that that's what he likes to do. Maybe I can wake up like once or twice a week,
Right.
and just like wake up with him and
Yeah.
enjoy like what he likes to do.
And I also had to do the same too. I also had to make an adjustment on myself, right? Because it's like, maybe she's not the fan. Because Lori in the morning, Lori likes to wake up on her own, just zen. Meanwhile, I'm just like, let's go, it's morning. So we had to like have a way to like compromise and be like, maybe I'll just do that, put my earphones in,
Please.
I'm still working on that one there. But, just do things in a way that it actually, you're thinking about your partner, you're putting yourself in their shoes, having that
Yeah.
empathy, right?
Yeah.
And be like, you know what, maybe she doesn't like that, so I actually won't do that.
Yes. Yes. Compromise.
Guys, it goes a long, long way in your marriage. It really, really does in your relationship with your spouse, and those little things really, really matter.
They do. They
You know?
really, really do, honestly.
We hope you enjoyed the video. We hope it brought you some values, some just ideas, some ways to think about it. Let us know in the comments, what stood out to you, your thoughts, maybe even more tips that we didn't include here. And guys, while you're going through those comments, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like. But also, I'm gonna challenge you as well just to share this.
Yes.
Maybe share this with someone who just got engaged. Maybe share this in your, your church groups or your sister groups or whatever groups you're all in. Just because I think this is information. I was definitely, I would have wanted it, right? When we first got married.
Yeah.
So maybe it could help and bless someone out there. But guys, we really appreciate your support. We appreciate all the new subscribers. Thank y'all for all the love.
you guys.
And to sign off, my name is Bob.
And I am Lore.
And we're the
Shilingi.
Shilingi.